Hello Riven mains and Yasuo mains alike, I'm the Nightwing Way of Life Esports coming at you guys with another League of Legends video. So Riot has just fined Cloud9 $175,000 for issuing equity to 7 players. I've actually recorded this video probably about 8 times. So what I'm going to do is read the article and then give my thoughts and opinions on the situation. Riot Games has fined Cloud9 a total of $175,000 for issuing equity to 7 of its players, which is in violation of LCS rules, Riot announced today. The fine is in addition to a requirement for C9 to pay former players who had received restricted stock units grants and current players that have existing deals within RSU grants. Riot estimated C9 will have to pay at least $330,000 in restitution, but the amount will likely be much larger. Riot explained that before November 2017, there were no rules prohibiting LCS owners from being players, but Rule 2.5, which was instituted in November 2017, prohibits a team owner from playing on the LCS team's roster. In June 2019, Cloud9 sent Riot 10 documents, including contract amendments, summary sheets, and documents labeled as RSUs for several players. Riot said the amendments nor the summary sheets showed the RSU grants. Cloud9 sent the RSU documents in July, but Riot, due to a clerical error, did not notice anything improper. The following month, the RSUs were flagged for the first time, but Riot delayed action until after Worlds because C9 was competing in the event. After the event, Riot reviewed all documents and interviewed 7 current and former C9 players, as well as various staff and management members. Riot found there was a generalized belief by players and their representatives that the RSUs were permissible because they did not believe they would be offered equity if it was against the rules. Other RSU recipients said they thought the grants were allowed because earlier recipients got them. C9's ownership said it did not understand RSUs were in violation of LCS rules, according to Riot. It also told Riot it had not provided information relating to RSUs because they were not part of the contract process, so day-to-day staff may not have had a visibility on the RSUs, and upper management was not reviewing summary sheets. As a result of the errors, Riot has fined Cloud9 $25,000 per player agreement that was in violation of league rules, totaling $175,000. But the league said with the fine combined with the requirement C9 compensate former players with cash, hardcore cash, and current players with revised deals, it will likely cost them more than $605,000. Riot said the $175K from the fine will be donated to charity. Oh yeah, real great, Riot. Yeah, thank you for that. Oh, you already screwed me enough. Why not just give my money to charity, right? Yeah, thank you, Riot. So basically, the TLDR is that Cloud9 had 7 owners playing at any given time, because you also had subs come in and out of the roster as well. So basically, since 2017 all the way till now, Cloud9 members have been pretty much owners in the organization, but Riot's rules state that you cannot be an owner and a team player as well. People are going to ask, well, why is Bjergsen part TSM owner and player? They changed that. That was an issue, but once they noticed that changed, they noticed the C9 RSU grants were exactly something got messed up in translation. So something got messed up in translation between Cloud9 and what's Riot. So that is something that obviously cannot happen again. That is a lot of money to be losing. Now, obviously, Cloud9 are well off financially. I'm pretty sure about that. They have incredible sponsors. You know, they have incredible fan base that, you know, buy their merch a lot. I know people are really mad about the sneaky thing. They need to just get over it, man. Players change all the time in orgs anyway. You know what I mean? Like, I come from a traditional sports background, and players in my traditional sports backgrounds on my teams left G2. As no stranger to having players leave. You know what I mean? So, and Sneaky wasn't performing that well anyway. You know what I mean? Like already, I'm not going to say that he's bad, but he was playing bad this year. Also, you have to kind of factor in that you know, the org needs to change from him. But I feel like fans are going to use this as an argument of like, oh yeah, this is karma for screwing over Sneaky. This has nothing to do with Sneaky. It literally has something to do with Riot messing up and Cloud9 messing up. But yeah, Sneaky, he'll have other happiness guys on other teams. This should have happened a while ago. And people saying, oh, Cloud9's going to fail. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure Cloud9 has to really worry about failing in the North American LCS with FlyQuest, Golden Guardians, and 100 Thieves who are building NA talent. Oh, let's not forget that really competitive team in CLG. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, Cloud9 are not going to fail. Probably going to win the split if you're asking me, but, you know, hey, what do I know? I only predict World Finals and stuff like that, but, you know. Alright, so on Riot's official website, there is a more in-depth explanation, but I already read it to you guys anyway. Basically, it's the same thing, and finding these RSUs, and Riot found them, and then, well, they realized this kind of went against the rules. But something was obviously messed up in the process as Riot made an error, as they already stated. Cloud9 submitted inaccurate summary sheets for 7 players as they did not reflect the existence of the RSUs or side agreements between the players and Cloud9. 7 players received equity grants in the form of RSUs in violation of league rules, but Cloud9 stated that they did not know that the RSUs were in a violation of the rules. Penalties. Within 30 days, Cloud9 is directed to take action as follows. Cloud9 is fined $25,000 per player for the combined violations of submitting inaccurate summary sheets, granting players equity in violation of League of Legends rules for a total fine of $175K. These fines are justified for the failure to make the disclosures required by the rules and are also because the grants of the RSUs violated the rules per the league's agreement with the team. The fine will be donated to charity by the LCS, as specifically directed by the league. Cloud9 is directed to pay certain amounts to players no longer on Cloud9's roster in an egregious cash amount. That's a lot, man. That's $25,000, man. That's crazy. That compensates those players at prevailing fair market value. As specifically directed by the league, Cloud9 is directed to either pay certain amounts to players currently on Cloud9's roster to cancel the existing RSU grants and or to substitute for the RSU grants through renegotiation of their current contracts. The choice belongs to the player, and if the players choose to renegotiate the contract, the league will require certification that the player utilized a lawyer, agent, or a representation in connection with the renegotiation. The total fine based on the restitution options provided to Cloud9 is between approximately $330,000 and $605,000. The variance stems from the option to renegotiate player contracts to the extent that Cloud9 renegotiates player contracts. We expect the ultimate amount expended by Cloud9 to be in the excess of $605,000, but would not consider those payments as penalty since Cloud9 is receiving ongoing services in exchange for those payments. Alright, so we basically get the TLDR of everything going on right now, right? So I actually did the math on my phone. So they basically got a ton of money from Evil Geniuses. So let's say if they got $1 million from Evil Geniuses for, well, in a combined package deal. Let's say they got $1 million, right? As a base number for Svenskeren, Zazel, Kumo, and Deftly, right? This is the amount they actually still have in their bank account. That is a real number. That's $994,000 left. Cloud9 have really good sponsors. Actually, if you go to their YouTube channel, I'm actually going to show you a big sponsor they got. People tend to forget this sponsor, actually. They actually have probably, maybe, and I mean maybe, the biggest sponsor ever that any esports brand could ask for. Not Mountain Dew, not HyperX, not Alienware, not even Marvel. Because Marvel can't touch this. Let's look at Cloud9. Let's look at sorry, having a voice crack there. Let's look at Cloud9's biggest sponsor. So let's go right here, right? Let's look at one of these big sponsors. So you see HyperX, BMW, AT&T, Omen, respectable, HyperX, Secret Lab. Who's that right there in the center? That's Microsoft. Oh, that Microsoft. So for those who are you tend to be the uneducated type, Microsoft. Microsoft. Microsoft actually is, I think, very rich. I think. Just hear me out here. Microsoft is everyday computer use. So let's kind of get a worth net of what Microsoft is worth. Just because some people might not actually know, so it's fine. Wikipedia. I'll just do Wikipedia right now. Wikipedia. Microsoft, I hear, is very, very profitable. I don't know. I don't know what you guys think. There's this guy called Bill Gates. He's really rich. I don't know if you really know him because he's kind of not famous anymore. Keck XD. So Microsoft, one of Cloud9's biggest partners, if Cloud9 were to make a deal with Microsoft and give them part equity in their business, well, let's see how much money Microsoft is actually worth. Let's see about that. Let's move this over for a little bit so you guys can see. Microsoft's net income as of 2019 is $39.2 billion with a B. They've taken in $175.8 billion this year. Cloud9 could easily just give Microsoft like 5% equity and then they just pay this off. This is literally chump change to them. This is also probably chump change to Cloud9, given the fact that they just got a lot of money from evil geniuses for their roster that they actually sold off. I mean, it's okay. You know, things happen. I would definitely fire the people that mess up that financially. You screw me over that hard financially, oh, you're lucky I'll rip your goddamn head off. But that's it. See you guys later. Like, comment, subscribe. Most of all, enjoy. I'm the Nightwing, and Way of Life Esports is signing out.
Hi there, guys! Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel for more stuff.
Yeah, thank you.